Day 1 of our New York City adventure takes us to the High Line, the Hudson Yards, and the Intrepid Air and Space Museum. The High Line is a 1.5-mile elevated park and greenway trail created on a former elevated railroad line. The park starts at 14th Street and Gainsborough Street. The closest subway stop is 14th Street and 8th Avenue. In 1847, the City of New York authorized the construction of the railroad tracks along 10th and 11th Avenues on Manhattan's west side to ship commodities. But the growth of interstate trucking during the 50s led to a drop in rail traffic, and the tracks were abandoned in 1960. In 1999, Joshua David and Robert Hammond created a nonprofit called Friends of the High Line. They advocated its preservation and reuse as a public open space, an elevated park or greenway similar to the Promenade Plantee in Paris. Development of the park started in 2006 and was completed in 2009. The park's attractions include naturalized plantings inspired by plants which grew on the disused tracks, and views of the city and the Hudson River. Although there are several places to sit and relax, most visitors choose to walk the entire length of the park. The park ends at 34th Street, but there is an exit at 30th Street that is attached to the new Hudson Yards development. Hudson Yards is a new neighborhood development that extends from 30th Street to 41st Street. The area is the site of a large-scale redevelopment program that is being planned, funded, and constructed under a set of agreements among New York State, the City of New York, and the MTA. The goal is to expand the Midtown Manhattan Business District westward to the Hudson River. Construction began in 2012 and is scheduled to be completed in 2024. Two of the main attractions are the vessel and the Edge viewing platform. Comprised of 154 intricately interconnecting flights of stairs, the vessel is a beautiful honeycombed structure. The structure contains more than 2,500 individual steps and 80 landings, and offers incredible views of the city. Unfortunately, due to a number of tragic events, the vessel is temporarily closed to visitors, and so we could not venture up the staircases. Located at 30 Hudson Yards, the Edge is the highest outdoor sky deck in the Western Hemisphere. The viewing platform is suspended in mid-air, giving you the feeling of floating in the sky with 360-degree views of New York City. Tickets cost $38 for adults and $33 for children for a timed admission. The time window is 1 hour. For additional money, you can purchase a Flex Pass, which offers you entry at any time for that day. Make sure you plan accordingly because there are no refunds.
It's the view you would see if you had windows.
Yeah. One more train was like the history, so it shows New York like flat and like the 1500s and it built up.
Can't be there already.
Yeah. Oh, that would be impressive. Oh, right behind that, yeah.
On a clear day, you can see for more than 80 miles. In addition to the views, the biggest attraction was the glass floor that allows visitors to stand more than 1,100 feet over the streets of New York City. This was a popular photo spot and is definitely a must-see. I'm sure it's safe.
Stop right there. Get right here. You gotta turn over this way. Come back over here.
You want to walk on it?
Not really. Did she call her brother?
Oh, it's Central Park. In addition to the viewing platform, thrill seekers can pay $185 and experience The Climb. The Climb allows you to hang over the edge of the skyscraper at more than 1,200 feet in the air. The Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum is an American military and maritime history museum. It's located at Pier 86 and 46th Street along the Hudson River in the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood of the west side of Manhattan. Tickets are $33 for adults and $24 for children under 12. Traveler's tip: we highly recommend buying your tickets online, as there are often long lines for admissions, especially on the weekends. If you have pre-purchased your tickets, you go on a separate line which had no one waiting on it, so we were able to go straight in.
Yeah, let's start at the top.
The Intrepid has lots of military aircraft on display on the flight deck, and the kids love seeing all the planes and military equipment. Inside the ship are several other aircrafts, military history displays, and interactive exhibits. One of my sons is a World War II aficionado, so he was really excited to visit the Intrepid. Travel tip: New York City is an expensive place, and we highly recommend bringing a backpack with water, snacks, and even a bagged lunch. We try to stay at hotels that offer complimentary breakfast, and upon arrival find the nearest supermarket or drugstore and purchase beverages and snacks. This can save you a lot of money that can be spent for eating out at night and souvenirs. A hot dog at the Intrepid costs around $9.
Come on, Nathan, let's go.
You can also purchase the Concorde Experience, which offers a tour of the first-class cabin and cockpit of the Concorde. We purchased tickets online and were told our tickets did not go through as it was already sold out. My sons were incredibly disappointed, so make sure you receive a separate email for the Concorde entry when you purchase tickets. Our day started out at around 9 a.m. and we left the Intrepid around 4 p.m. and we had a great time. New York City is a walking city, so it's a good idea to concentrate your tour stops to certain neighborhoods and parts of the city. This will allow you to maximize your visit and see lots of attractions without feeling rushed.